Good evening, and welcome to parents, graduates, family members, faculty, staff, and Board of Education members to our virtual commencement ceremony for 2020. We find ourselves in very strange times, but I would suggest that these times, while a bit uncomfortable, create opportunities and moments for growth. Maya Angelou once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." So let's think about that for a moment, graduates. As you quickly exited school in March, there was hope that we would return to the building to finish our year and to do all the things we had planned to do. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to do that. But what we were allowed to do, we were allowed to cultivate friendships on a different level, to connect with our teachers in ways that we didn't need to in the past, and to shift the way that our brains operated to learn in a virtual environment. While those components may not seem powerful, I would suggest that what you've been through has prepared you for life beyond school, a life where there's not bells, where there's not a structure to follow, where you have to figure out time management and multiple means of motivation. And so I hope you can pull from these times something that will make you a stronger person, and I'm sure that you will. The class of 2020 is a special class, a class that cares, a class that looks out for each other, and a class that is resilient. As I sat in my office trying to write down this graduation speech, I kept looking at the list of students, and the more I looked, the more I remembered bits and pieces of all of you. And I thought this was a great year to share a memory, a wish, or a comment about each of our graduates. Gregory, your school spirit is unmatched, and your energy to be a piece of the CPS community is inspiring. Sean, it was great seeing you run this year as well as play basketball, and you've always been respectful. Andrew, you're a super kind kid. Don't ever lose that. Continue to be the stand-up person you are. Bailey, from volleyball to being a big sister, it's great having you at CPS. Robert, so glad you decided to enroll at CPS. You're a very respectful student, and I hope you enjoy high school. Julia, you have an excellent attitude, athleticism, and academics. Keep pushing. There's nothing to stop you. Abby, your academic fortitude is second to none. It was great to see you so involved in school this year. Dan, it's a lot of fun playing soccer at recess. Best of luck with your move, and keep the memories of CPS with you as you travel. Madison, you're a great big sister. Keep cheering, keep smiling, and enjoy high school. Alex, the sky's the limit. You're great at archery and a valuable member of the class of 2020. Chloe, so talented and musical, and you're a wonderful friend. Keep smiling and being joyful. Alejandro, it's great knowing you over all these years. Keep riding your mountain bike, and had a great time with you on the Holiday Lights Parade. Cayenne, always fun to chat with you at recess. Best of luck in high school. You're a great friend. Sebastian, from singing to soccer to drama, keep staying involved. Your involvement will lead to great opportunities. Marcella, you're a wonderful addition to CPS. You immediately became involved in different activities. Keep that same fortitude as you move into high school. Natalie, great to see you at volleyball. I'll always remember you diving all over the place to keep the balls in play. Olivia, great to see you in soccer and softball and all different activities. Always smiling and happy. Cole, keep being a leader. Keep working hard. There's nothing you can't do. Ashley, it's a lot of fun to watch you play soccer and in lacrosse. You're going to do great things. Keep up the hard work. Andre, you're a great big brother, a great friend. Best of luck in high school. Latasia, it's nice to see you in the building, smiling and caring. Keep it up and really enjoy high school. Dylan, it was great to know you all these years. Have fun at basketball. Have fun at school. Keep smiling. Keep working hard. Mihak, I know you've only been here for a few months, but you've been a great addition to CPS. It was nice to talk to you as you enrolled, and I hope that distance learning was a good way for you to end your CPS career. Gianna, you're so creative. Keep tapping into that part of you. Keep being kind. It was great to have you at CPS. Isabella, so talented, beyond even what you know, and I'll always remember that I shared your technology assignment with the graduates class I was teaching. Joanna, great soccer player. Keep working hard. Enjoy school. Everything will come your way. Megan, your involvement is absolutely incredible. It will create opportunities. Keep running, keep singing, keep being a leader. Lucas, it was great to see you playing basketball this year, always smiling in the hallway. Hope this year in high school is great. Hope, great job in goalie this year with the CPS soccer team. You've always been a wonderful member of the class of 2020. Aiden, keep being you. You are a great addition to CPS and a wonderful and strong friend. Emma, you are relentless on the soccer fields and the basketball courts. Keep it up. That's an asset that will translate into success. Charlotte, volleyball and the arts. Keep being creative. Keep embracing that part of you. Madeline, very talented and artistic, and I'll always remember the seventh grade drama production and that laugh that stays with me to this day. Evan, great to watch you shoot hoops during recess. Keep smiling. Keep working hard. Maddie, great athletic career, great worker. Always fun to chat with you and your family at athletic events. Lance, you are a big part of the championship soccer team. Did an excellent job in goalie. Keep it up. Enjoy high school. Zoe, you're a difference maker on the field. Keep it up. Keep working hard. Enjoy high school. Hope to see you play soccer. Karina, you're a great friend. So kind, friendly, and creative. We are going to miss you. Ariana, keep cheering, keep singing, keep dancing, keep being creative. Sophia, it's a great soccer season. Pleasure to watch you control the field. Your acting career at CPS has been inspiring. Grace, what a big sister you are, and an excellent member of multiple teams and a great component of CPS. Keep blazing trails. Maggie, fun to watch you play basketball and volleyball. Keep working hard. Success will follow. Jennifer, you're a wonderful human being. Keep making the world a better place. May sound like a tall order, but I'm sure you can do it. Natasha, been an excellent part of CPS. I liked how your peace sign was in the yearbook, and that one of your great memories was that silly stringing Mr. Bidwell. Anthony, it's been a pleasure. Really fun to watch you play soccer and to work hard. Keep learning, keep growing, keep striving. Daniel, you're a great friend, and you're very friendly as well to those you don't know. Keep smiling. Keep working to your potential. The sky's the limit for you. Eleanor, you are the distinguished student, and that says a lot about you and your character. It's an honor for that award, and well deserved. Really good job with archery this year as well. Grace, always smiling and happy to be part of CPS. What a wonderful piece of 2020 you were. Work hard in high school. I'm sure you're going to do really well. Joseph, I know this is your first year at CPS, but you definitely made a difference here. You're an excellent, strong, caring person. Keep it up. You're going to do great things in high school. Novell, so glad you joined CPS this year. It was always fun to watch you having fun at recess. Best of luck in high school. So that wraps up our class of 2020. As you can see, individuals with strengths that are ready to set off and do wonderful things. And I'll leave you with this quote from John Maxwell. Successful and unsuccessful people do not vary greatly in their abilities. They vary in their desires to reach their potential. So keep reaching, keep striving, keep molding the challenges and obstacles that are in your path to future success. You always have a home here at CPS if you ever need anything. We are here. And remember, once a bulldog, always a bulldog.
Before I start, I would like to say that I don't enjoy long and boring speeches, so I'm going to try and keep this short and somewhat comedic. I'm going to be completely honest and say that I had no idea what the distinguished student was until everyone told me that I was chosen for it. When I found out what I was chosen for and what it was all about, I was honored, but then I was told that I had to make a speech. The day before I was chosen, I'd actually told Miss Schaefer in a call that I hoped that I didn't have to make a speech at graduation. But here I am. It's crazy to think that the class of 2020 is going to be graduating and going our separate ways after being together for so many years. I always remembered watching the graduations of my upperclassmen and siblings and wondering how much longer will it take until I finally get to leave. Before I knew it, the class of 2020 had made it to 8th grade year, and I don't think any of us are prepared to leave yet. Unfortunately, we don't really have a choice, and we have to move on eventually. Throughout the years at CPS, everyone always looks forward to field days, the day where you get to spend time with your homeroom class and build bonds and get to know each other better. The whole class of 2020 always enjoyed field trips as well, whether the field trips were to the Crayola factory in 1st grade or to the high ropes course in 8th. I believe those trips were the main bonding moments where students got to learn and connect with each other. Another part of CPS that everyone always enjoyed are the school plays. The plays and musicals always allowed the younger and older students to connect and have fun with each other. During the times of Tech Week, people always seemed to get along and appreciate and respect each other. These plays were fun to be a part of, whether you were watching, acting, or directing. I would like to thank Dr. Cohen, the Board of Education, and the faculty and staff for allowing all the fun field trips, plays, musicals, and any other extracurricular activities to be made possible. I'd also like to thank parents, siblings, and my fellow students and graduates for making CPS a more fun and welcoming place than it already is. We may not be able to predict what will happen in the future or be totally prepared for what's to come, but whatever happens, we will be able to overcome it. The day has finally come for the class of 2020 to leave this school and to finally give the faculty and staff a well-deserved break. Needlessly to say, I don't believe anyone in the class of 2020 expected to be graduating through a drive-by, but that's how it turned out to be. We should be thankful that we are all allowed to still graduate and say goodbye to each other under these interesting circumstances. We will always enjoy our time at CPS whether we are here for a decade or a few months. Thank you, CPS, for preparing us for our futures and giving us wonderful memories. The graduates of 2020 will always remember you.
Faculty and staff, Board of Education, family members, and fellow graduates. Even though this situation may not be ideal, we are lucky to be able to make this event as normal as possible. This year has had its twists and turns. A multitude of different issues and situations have been thrown our way, problems we never dreamed we would have to cope with. Despite this new normal that we all have to adapt to, the CPS faculty and staff has helped us all so much through this troubling time. Though right now this situation might seem difficult, going forward we can use this experience and learn from it. We can learn that everyday things such as meeting with friends or going to school should not be taken for granted. Even though we must leave CPS, we will now have an opportunity to start a new chapter in our lives. No matter what school you are going to, all of us will still be Bulldogs at heart. For some of us, we will never see a few people here. We will go our separate ways or drift apart or lose contact, but we never really say goodbye to that person. We leave a lasting impact on each other, a permanent mark. Some of us may be happy to go and some of us may never want to leave. But in the end, we will all look back on our memories of CPS with happiness, nostalgia, and a little bit of sadness. All of us have been waiting years to do this, to be congratulated by our family members and bid farewell by our fellow graduates. Each of us has been counting down to this moment, and yet here we are. I'm sure none of us imagined that we would be here and not standing under the infamous arch. The important thing is to not let this event define our 8th grade year. Sure, it might have been difficult, but there were so many more amazing memories that happened this year. When you look back on this year, don't remember the days we were struggling. Remember the times when the community came together in these troubling times. The caring and welcoming environment of CPS has affected us all in so many ways. Going to high school, we will bring the lessons we have learned here with us. Lessons on community, family, and the importance of staying together during trying times.
Good evening, CPS graduates and families. Our New Jersey state health education standards require that by the end of 8th grade, every student must be able to plan and implement a community service project. To fulfill that objective, each 8th grade student was asked to complete at least 1 hour of community service during the trimester in which they were in health class. In response to the Class of 2020 Community Service Challenge, many of our graduates continue to seek ways to serve the community throughout the entire school year. As a result, the Class of 2020 completed an astounding total of 1,091 and a quarter community service hours. At this time, I'd like to recognize and commend 10 graduates for their outstanding community service. With caring dedication and hard work, each of these 10 students completed 23 or more hours of community service during the school year. A sampling of what they accomplished: recycling at home and at school, CPS morning announcements, peer-to-peer outreaches, fostering of animals, student council projects, PTO initiatives, assisting other students in the classroom and during clubs and play practices, coaching and tutoring, helping community organizations such as the Family Success Center, the Outreach Connection, the Hunterdon County Youth Coalition, assisting elderly and disabled neighbors, participating in Booster Club fundraisers, performing with the band during special events and assemblies, and completing various projects that have supported our community and essential workers during the current health crisis. The 10 award recipients. Number 10, Maggie Rudeau, 23 hours. Number 9, Julia Cottarelli, 24 hours. Number 8, Eleanor Stentz, 29 and a half hours. Number 7, Olivia Hayes, 37 hours. Number 6, Natalie Dutzik, 39 and a half hours. Number 5, Emma Miller, 55 and a half hours. Number 4, Karina Ramirez, 57 hours. Number 3, Sophia Roberts, with 59 hours. Number 2, Megan McIsaac, with 67 hours. And number 1, Zoe Piper, with an unprecedented 362 hours. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding CPS students. Thank you.
Distinguished Student. The title of Distinguished Student of the Year at Clinton Public School requires that the recipient be qualified in a number of areas. Some of those include, but are not restricted to, the student's GPA reflects their personal best. The student goes the extra mile in both school and community service. The student goes the extra mile in seeking and accepting responsibility. The student consistently demonstrates enthusiasm, cooperation, and caring attitudes. The student is involved in extracurricular activities both in school and the community. The student demonstrates the ability to function as a team, and the student exhibits pride in their work. We believe that this year's Distinguished Student of 2020 exhibits each of these qualities, and we are confident this student will continue to strive for their personal best in all endeavors. That is why it is with great pride that we have named Eleanor Stentz as a Clinton Public School Distinguished Student of 2020. The Dan Nolman Award. An award will be presented to the student who has demonstrated an enthusiasm for learning and positive spirit that has enriched our school community. The award recipient is Maggie Rudeau. Recognition of academic excellence. We are very proud of the high academic achievement the students at Clinton Public School have attained year after year. We would like to recognize the top students in the 8th grade with the highest grade point averages this year. These students are being presented alphabetically. The award recipients are Andrew Arce, Julia Cottarelli, Abby Dambois, Cole Heckler, Isabella Leonelli, Megan McIsaac, Sophia Roberts, Grace Rogan, Maggie Rudeau, Jennifer Sabatino, and Eleanor Stentz. Clinton Education Association Academic Achievement Awards. 2 academic achievement awards will be presented to the 2 students with the highest cumulative grade point average during their 8th grade year. These awards are being presented in alphabetical order. The award recipients are Megan McIsaac and Sophia Roberts. Clinton Education Association Sportsmanship Awards. 2 sportsmanship awards will be presented to students who have displayed the qualities of good sportsmanship as participants both on and off the field in our co-curricular programs. The award recipients are Emma Miller and Joey Wegner. The Agnes Beccaro Fine Arts Award. An award will be presented to the student who has excelled in and out of the classroom in the area of fine arts. The award recipient is Jennifer Sabatino. The Gebhardt and Kiefer Law Office Award in Visual Arts. An award will be given to the student who has excelled in the area of visual arts, performing arts, or creative writing. The award recipient is Megan McIsaac. The Borough of Glen Gardner Award. An award will be presented to the student who has been a positive school citizen and all-around good kid. The award recipient is Andrew Arce. The Town of Clinton Award. An award will be presented to the student who has been a positive school citizen and all-around good kid. The award recipient is Maddie Moore. The Colantano/BKC CPA's Most Improved Math Student Award. An award will be presented to the student who has demonstrated enthusiasm and growth in mathematics in their 8th grade year. The award recipient is Olivia Hayes. The Glen Gardner Women's Club Personal Growth Award. An award will be presented to a student who has demonstrated personal growth at CPS during their 8th grade year. The award recipient is Gianna Lauricella. The Brian C. Bolig Leadership Award, sponsored by the PTO. An award will be presented to a student who has demonstrated leadership at CPS during their 8th grade year. The award recipient is Sophia Roberts. The Clinton Public School Booster Club Scholar Athlete Awards. 2 Scholar Athlete Awards will be presented to deserving student athletes who have excelled both academically and athletically. The students must have maintained honor roll status, at least an 85 average in each class, and must have participated in a minimum of 2 CPS sports throughout the school year. The students demonstrate a desire to learn both in the classroom and on the field and are recognized as a valuable member of their team. The award recipients are Ashley Herlihy and Cole Heckler. I hereby certify that the Clinton Public School Class of 2020 has completed all of the necessary requirements set forth by the New Jersey Department of Education and the Clinton Glen Gardner Board of Education. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Welcome students, faculty, parents, and community members, as well as those extended family members who can now watch our graduation ceremony. I want to thank you for inviting me into your homes for this very special ceremony, and my family thanks you as well, as they have had quite enough of me in our own home. While much is said about the uniqueness of this time and the current challenges, as I reflected on this speech, I found myself returning not as much to how things are different, but rather to what we learn and discover. And that is my message for you. First, please know how much pride we take in your growth and accomplishments, even those that did not have the opportunity to be fully realized. And while I know we would all prefer to be together in recognition of your achievements, and that time will come, I also want to recognize the qualities and habits you have developed and will distinguish you going forward. You are members of a unique class and a unique generation of students, And this was being said long before the quarantine. Your generation had already learned to navigate new social contexts and the ubiquity of technology in your lives. You are experiencing something different than any of us ever had the chance to experience, and you continue to learn and change in ways that will impact, inspire, and ultimately shape our future. You are a generation who has seen our busy lives paused and have developed new ways of spending time. Perhaps as things return, you will question what needs to resume and what old assumptions can be let go. You are a generation who has seen school change in an instant and seen things like traditional tests simply go away, and you will benefit from the ways that schools have had to rethink what is and is not important. You are a generation who has rediscovered the simple pleasures of family, of neighborhood, and the quiet of the natural world when nature has been invited back in. You are a generation who has gotten more sleep, the sleep that parents and educators know is good for you, but is always sacrificed for other schedules and demands. Be sure to remind us of that. You are a generation who has had time to explore new interests, new outlets for creativity, and new ways to connect. When we resume the familiar, these will not be gone, but a new part of you going forward, and perhaps something that now becomes a passion. Through being unable to get all the things you want, I hope you have discovered the things you need and you hold on to them. I ask that all graduates take a moment to applaud their teachers and thank their parents. The journey we are on, while full of challenges, has undoubtedly and indelibly changed you. In true Bulldog spirit, I have no doubt that you will continue to invent, to create, to care, and to discover new ways to live because you have already done so. Congratulations and best of luck.
Sometime in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have pains you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Just call on the brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean